Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. And in this video I will be swatching the 8-pan palettes that I have from Wet n Wild. And if you'd like to see swatches and which 8-pan Wet n Wild I own, please keep on watching and stay tuned now for the video. So Wet n Wild is known now for their incredible eyeshadow palettes or eyeshadows on a whole. I personally own just 5 of their 8-pan palettes. There are lots of others, lots of limited edition ones, but I have not been able to get my hands on all of those. And if I can, I'll be happy. If not, I'm happy with these. And in my collection, I own Comfort Zone, and I'll open all of them, and this is my most used and of course most loved one. Petal Pusher is another one that I have. The purples, I'll open all and show you guys. Drinking a Glass of Shine, or I Love Matte. They did re-promote this with a different name. Then you have Shimmer the Night Away, and the last one here is Sparkle Till Morning, which is what I actually use on my eyes today. Now they start off as 3 palettes. I think that's like the ones that are always in their collection as constant, permanent, and that is Comfort Zone, Petal Pusher, and Blue Had Me at Hello. Now I had Blue Had Me at Hello, and a friend asked for it, and I gave it to her because I really was not using it. Petal Pusher in that collection is not something I also use. I am on the verge of giving it to a friend, but I thought I'll keep it and use it for the video and then give it to her. I Love Matte, or Drinking a Glass of Shine, came out, I think it was one of the other ones that came out right after the first 3 8-pan palettes, and it was called I Love Matte. And I had one and I eventually gave it to someone. Never was able to put my hand on it again, and it was one of those so much coveted palettes that Wet n Wild decided to release it again and call it Drinking a Glass of Shine, which I don't get because it's a whole matte palette, but I guess they know why they name it that. Then I think they came out with some other limited edition ones. I'm not sure if it was these. I think there was another 3, which maybe these 2 of these and another one. Have not been able to get my hand on that. And then they also came out recently with 2 others that look very spring-like, with they have like white packaging, etc. I have not been able to get my hands on those, but I love these, and these are like I cherish my Wet n Wild eyeshadow palettes. They are great. And just onto a small little review about their shadows and then swatches of the palette. Wet n Wild shadows are very comparable to a lot of high-end. I'm not even just gonna say like MAC, because MAC is not even all that high-end, it's just in between there. But they have the amazing pigmentation, amazing colors. I think some people say that they need a wider range of colors because some of their palettes do have repeats in colors. I'm actually very pleased with their color selection. It works well with me, and I think it's really geared for those individuals who like to have eyeshadows to use on a regular basis. So if you're looking for like bright popping yellows, you're not going to get a wide range. You do have some in their trios, which I will do swatches of in another video, but they do have some yellows in their trios and do have some reds there also. But they are just known for having like everyday colors with a couple pop of color now and then in some palettes. But generally they are just palettes that you can grab for every day, which I think is absolutely practical, because my Comfort Zone palette, which is one of the most famous Wet n Wild 8-pan palette, it has gotten a lot of use. It got so much use that it fell, and a little accident, but it's amazing. Their pigmentation is amazing, and their staying power is also amazing. So now quickly on to the swatch, which I'm sure most of you are anxious to see. Alright, so I have my Comfort Zone palette here, and this has gotten a lot of love. It fell on me. 2 shadows did shatter, and this one was actually really soft, so it shattered. but this one got a lot of love, and this one also I have actually used this up a lot, and this color also. So I'll just swatch the colors that I do have available. I have a little bit of this color here in the crease. This color was one of my favorite, and I got the one of the most it was one of my most used colors. As you can see, it's a nice frosty kind of green, like lighter green. That's the other green. This is like an olive green. Love, love, love these colors. This color here, which is this color, everyone says is a dupe to Max eyeshadow in clubbing. If you have hyaluronic pigment, it's also the same thing. So that's the 4 green shadows, and then they had 4 browns on the top part. I'm gonna swatch those for you. Well, this one was like a dark brown with gold flecks, gold and red flexes in it. This green, and I used to kill that highlighter a lot. So as you can see, it's a super pigmented palette. I love green, so I kill the greens a lot more, but I always use the brown colors for work. I've actually used all 3 of these just, you know, in one look all the time. So yeah, this is, I think, definitely my most used and favorite out of all of them thus far. Alright, next we have Drinking a Glass of Shine, or I Love Matte. And I'm gonna do these 4 here quickly. These are all matte shadows and applied without any form of base. As you can see, those the blue and the green are like super popping. Now on to the neutral side. Oops, I mixed my fingers there. So yeah, I had a little mixing up story going on there when I was swatching, but that's the other colors. So that's these 2 here. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. We have this Petal Pusher here, and you see these 2 colors, they're like super pigmented. So I'll go with this side first. Now this palette is not very flattering on my skin tone and my eyes, and so that's why it's not one of my favorites and go-to palettes at all. There are like a couple colors in here that I love, like this purple here. These 2 actually go really nice, and this is a transition with it, but you know, to keep a whole palette just for those, this color here has, these 2 colors are rather satin and they feel very nice. So the other side, can you see how pigmented it is, these 2? Oh my gosh, that thing is still going. See, it's really super pigmented. I'm not a person to go with a really balm in your face kind of smoky eye. I'm afraid of you doing that, so that's why this is not one of my most reach for palettes. Next we have Shimmer the Night Away. This is very similar to Petal Pusher, but just slightly different. I just put them up together for you guys to see how that they're not the same. This one is like more of a retro to this Petal Pusher. So Shimmer the Night Away, yeah, it's a little more retro. So let's swatch it. Let's go to bright colors first. Wow. You see how this is a gorgeous, it's this, I think is what we call indigo. Yes, I did learn that new color when I did the colors of the rainbow tag. So that's it. You can see the top color does not look all that pigmented, but I guess it's gonna look really nice as a neutral highlight. So I'm not gonna close my eyes on that one. So then we have the smoky side. Wow, look at that white and that black. Definitely good for those of you who like smoky. Wow, look at that. Amazing, amazing pigmentation. Awesome. Oh my gosh, this is like all in your face, smoky. I like, and I even like that indigo color. Awesome. So on to our last palette. The last palette we have here is Sparkle Till Morning, which is like really a spin or a retro take to Comfort Zone, because it has a lot of neutral colors, but it has this amazing teal or aqua kind of color that just gives a pop, any look, a pop of color. So this side, actually, when I purchased this one, this shadow was shattered. I was aware of that when I purchased it, and I did get a discount from it. So, but I do have little specks of it there, and I keep it because it's a gorgeous gold color. But I've had a go, so that's why I was okay in losing it. And now quickly to the swatches. Like I said, I did use this one to create the look I'm wearing, but again, I just used all the neutral colors. I was tempted to use that blue, but I decided, since I had to get to work, that I would just, you know, go with the neutral, and then I just put on a nice hot pink lipstick for you guys. Anyhow, so that's this side, and now the other side. See how I can get some of that color. Alright, so there we have, which seems to be like a repeat of colors with this one. Okay, these are like so buttery and melting. Alright, so that's the palette, and that's the swatches. So as you can see, this color seems to be a repeat in a couple of the palettes. As I was saying, they seem to have a bit of repeat. So you have this color here, which is like a dark brown with red reflex, red and like copper reflex. It was also in the Comfort Zone in this corner here that fell off. That's why I said it didn't really bother me when that color fell, but I missed my other color. And it's very similar to this, but this is more of a reddish black. But this same color is also in, I think is I'm Getting Sunburned 3O, so maybe one other palette. So this one is re-promote. This one here looks like the nice pinky shiny colors in Silent Treatment. This is the color that broke for me, but I think it's also in I'm Getting Sunburned, which I did give away to a friend, but I don't have it. But yeah, all in all, these shadows are like super pigmented. I love all of them. I don't use all of them as I should, but I will be doing that very soon. I have 2 in this week's basket, so I'm really trying to start using up these, but I absolutely love these. And I'll definitely recommend that you get your hands there, and available everywhere. A couple links to places that you can get them. I will leave it in the description bar for you guys to check it out. But absolutely recommend Wet n Wild shadows. Really great bang for your buck if you're now starting off and you just want practical eyeshadows to use for everyday use, and maybe even for a little pop of color to jazz up your look. Definitely check out the brand. They have great blushes and all this kind of stuff, but I will be doing a series. I won't say series, I was running from saying series. I'll be doing some more videos with swatches. Hopefully they're going to be helpful for you guys with like small reviews with it, or my experience in using it. So you can stay tuned for me, like my Wet n Wild lipsticks and my blushes and bronzers, etc. So thank you. I hope this video was helpful, and if I do acquire any more 8-pan palettes, you'll be the first to know. You can also check out my page. I will post a lot of stuff on my page. You can definitely check out my page for that, for those. But yeah, stay tuned for a lot more reviews, swatch videos, hauls, etc. So until next time, bye bye. Love you guys.